Don't assume the Home Office will not know about this. Even if you're practicing it, they have a way of finding out anything they want to find out in this UK. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, live in the UK, scholarship in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in that, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Before we dive right into today's video, please do like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. Someone may benefit from it. As earlier mentioned, I'm going to be sharing a letter with you that was sent to a migrant in the UK. I'm sharing this because I met a group of people recently and they were arguing that the Home Office will not know about whatever they are doing in the UK. They can do whatever they do at any time. And I told them that, see, you can do whatever you want to do, thinking that the Home Office may not know, but they would definitely know. If they want to investigate any issue, they will investigate it and get to the root of it. So nobody should assume that if they are doing something, the Home Office will not know about it. So if you watch my previous video, you mentioned that you need to finish your studies as a student before you can switch, and not just only to skilled worker visa but to any other category of visa. So I met some few students recently and they were just chatting about this whole stuff, and I was there in that conversation, and they were like, oh, they've already applied for a job, they are intending to switch very soon. How will the Home Office know that they have not completed their studies? How will, you know, like they were just chatting. And remember, not all employers are updated when it comes to new rules, new changes. Most employers are not updated. Have come across a lot of employers that do not even know the required minimum wage for overseas carers to move to the UK when issuing their COSs, which have led to so many refusals recently. So we have such employers, and also there are also some employers that do not even know how to issue a COS. Yes, because they are not computer literate. So when these changes are made, a lot of employers are not really aware that there has been a recent change, and they will now issue you a COS. And like I said in my previous video, that when they issue a student who have not graduated from his or her studies a COS to apply for a skilled worker visa, two things will happen. The visa will be refused by Home Office, and secondly, the employer will be fined or maybe possibly lose his or her license. So if you're an employer that is watching this video, I would say always keep yourself updated. Like, we know that the UK rules can change at any time, so nobody is guaranteed anything. You could just wake up to a new rules in the morning and that will automatically cancel all the previous ones that you were aware of. So if you're an employer, or if you know any employer, please do share this video to them as well. So this is not to say an employer shouldn't employ a student, but at the same time, you as a student who is applying for a skilled worker visa or innovator visa, global talent visa, or high potential individual visa, or any of the visa categories you intend to switch to, you too have to be very careful. Because remember, when you apply for a visa, you pay the visa fee, you pay the IHS if you're applying for any other visa outside the health and care worker visa. So imagine that you have paid an IHS for 3 years and you have paid your visa fees for 3 years, and you get a refusal, and at the end of the day you're not still able to switch. So for those that abide to laws, I've not really seen them getting into any problem. But if you come to the UK and like, oh, I'm not going to, I don't really care, like the group of people I met recently, they're like, oh, Home Office is not going to know. Even if they are working over the 20 hours they are supposed to work as students, they don't really care that Home Office is not going to know. Guys, remember that most times when you work more than 20 hours, the money will have to go through your NI. And if you think that Home Office will not know and they want to investigate, they will find out, because they will see everything that have gone through your NI. So it's the same way if they want to investigate anybody. It's very easy. They just have to just do their background checks and do all the needful, and they will definitely know that this person has been involved in this or that. So you have to be very, very careful. This country is a country that even if you have done something 50 years ago, 20 years ago, and it uncovers anytime, you will have to face the law for that. I also told them that this is not possible. You don't tell me this, and which is why I'm sharing this video. If you're watching this video currently and you're in the process of switching your visa from study visa to work visa or any categories of visa without completing your studies or paying your complete tuition fee, the Home Office will definitely know at the point of your visa application. So you have to be very careful, just as you can see on my screen. Dear student, please do not reply to this email. They've already told you don't reply, because if you reply, nobody is going to respond to you. We are contacting you to confirm that the university has now notified the Home Office that you have successfully completed your course. In line with the graduate route guidance, you are now able to apply the graduate route visa. If that is what you wish to do, please note you must fulfill the remaining criteria also in order to apply. So just in case you're owing your school, try and pay up, because if you don't pay up and the school also reports you to Home Office that you have not paid up, that's going to be another problem on its own. Please note, any graduate route visa application are not sponsored by the university. The application for the visa is between the applicant and UK Visas and Immigration. So this is just to let you know that even if you're applying for the post-study work visa, you have to complete your studies. And when you complete your studies, you get this letter. And once you get this letter, you are free to apply for any category of visa. For further information on the graduate route and full eligibility criteria, please visit the Home Office website, so which is the link you can see on the screen. There is also information on the graduate visa provided by the UK Council for International Student Affairs. This is just to let you know that once you have completed your studies, the Home Office will definitely know. It's like you switching an employer. Maybe you've arrived in the UK and you stop going to work. It is the duty of the employer to report to Home Office that this person that I have employed have stopped coming to work. Because if the employer does not report that and the Home Office gets to find out that you're no longer working with the organization, they will fine the employer, and at the same time your visa will be withdrawn. So this is the same thing with studies as well. I remember when I was studying 12-13 years ago, we usually go to school to mark attendance to show that we are still studying, we are still in school. I could remember one day I went to Birmingham to do some shopping. I was called by my friends saying, you have to come and clock in and all of that, because they are taking it really serious. So it's the same thing that is also applicable now. So if you're currently in the UK as a student, please, I would say try as much as you can to complete that study. Remember that you have paid huge amounts for your studies and you wouldn't want to just let that go. Don't try to take shortcuts when you know that the shortcut will bounce back. From what it is, you can see the email that was sent to a student. So from what it is, even if your employer, like I said, have given you their COS, go and apply for visa, and you have not completed your studies, trust me, that visa will not be granted. And you will end up wasting money, wasting your time, and you will still have to complete your studies. So instead of you to use that money that you will use to go apply for visa or whatever, I would say try and pay up your school fees, finish your studies. You still have the post-study work visa to play around with before you even apply for a skilled worker visa. A lot of people have been fortunate to just finish their studies and they are able to switch immediately. If you watch my previous video, you will see that your start date, even if you're switching, it has to be after your studies. That's what the UK government have said. So any employer that gives you a start date before the end of your studies, please let that employer know that you cannot have that start date, because it's going to impact negatively on you. You have to go through your certificate of sponsorship very well and check with the last date of your studies in school before you proceed for your visa application. So guys, this is just what it is. Like I said, that I will keep sharing every information that will keep you comfortable in the UK, that will keep you out of problem, because it's very easy for you to meet the wrong gang when you come to the UK. And like I usually tell people, that the people you meet first when you arrive in the UK have a huge impact on your outcome while you live in the UK. So in mixing up with people, try to make sure that you're mixing up with the right people, people that will not lead you into trouble. Because when you get into that trouble, everybody is going to run away and you will be left alone. So for those that said the Home Office is not going to know they've completed their studies or they've not completed their studies, they can do whatever they want to do. This is an evidence, like you can see on the screen, that the Home Office will definitely know. So please, you that is watching this video, please stay out of trouble. I wouldn't want you to come here, hey Fadura, I've got this problem, please, you can stay out of problem and just do the right thing and see how you can get your settlement in the UK on time. I share a lot of these informations on this channel to help a lot of people migrating to the UK and also people who are already in the UK. And to be honest, most of the things I share on this channel are based on my experience and the experiences of people around me and also people that I have assisted in one way or the other. Sometimes I keep wishing that I had a platform like this that I was following when I first came into the UK. I have made so many mistakes. I have corrected my mistakes. I'm using those mistakes and corrections to enlighten a lot of people who are moving to the UK and currently in the UK. So please, don't go and get yourself into trouble that you're trying to use a shortcut. The shortcut always have a way of getting you into trouble if you're not careful. So guys, this is just what it is. I thought I should share this email with you so you can understand the level at which the UK government can investigate, or maybe the Home Office or even the school you attend, they can investigate if they want to investigate anything about you. Try your best and stay out of any of this. Just do the right thing and you will be fine. So guys, we've actually come to the end of this video and I hope you find it helpful. If you find this video helpful, please do like and share with your friends and loved ones, and also do subscribe and join our beautiful family. Thank you so much for watching and see you right in my next video. Bye bye for now.